Celestia Ignis. The Phoenix Cycle. Embark on a journey through myth and flame, where the eternal phoenix rises from the ashes to illuminate the mysteries of life, death, and rebirth. Let this tale ignite your imagination and awaken the fire within. Dare to dream, transform, and soar. Prologue. The Flame Before Time. Before the stars were born and the cosmos took shape, there existed only the primordial flame, a boundless, eternal fire that danced in the void, whispering the secrets of creation. From this sacred blaze emerged the first phoenix, a being of pure light and elemental fire, forged not by gods but by the will of the universe itself. It was the first dream of life, the spark that would kindle all that followed. The phoenix did not hatch from an egg, nor rise from ashes. It simply was, a radiant pulse in the heart of nothingness. Its wings stirred the void, and from their motion came the winds of time. Its song echoed through the silence, and from its melody came the rhythm of existence. It was both the beginning and the promise of renewal, a living flame that would never be extinguished. As the universe unfolded, the phoenix became its silent guardian, soaring through the newborn stars and weaving its fire into the fabric of reality. It watched as worlds formed, as life bloomed and faded, and as the great cycles of birth and death began their endless dance. This is the tale of that eternal flame, of the phoenix who carries the memory of the first light, and of the cycle that binds all things. Chapter 1. Wings of the First Flame. The celestial sovereign of the Elven Star. In a realm beyond the familiar horizons of our world, nestled within the folds of the Elven Star, a celestial sigil of 7 sacred rays, there soared a creature of unparalleled splendor, the phoenix. This was no ordinary bird, it was a sovereign of the heavens, a majestic being whose essence was interwoven with the primal element of fire and the mystic energies of moonlight and planetary tides. Its plumage shimmered with an incandescent radiance, a breathtaking tapestry woven from the deepest crimsons, the richest golds, and the silvery blues of lunar twilight. Starlight clung to its feathers like dew on midnight roses, and its presence illuminated the skies with an ethereal glow that stirred the hearts of fae and witches alike. Imagine a landscape sculpted by forces beyond comprehension. Crystal mountains that pierced amethyst skies, obsidian deserts veiled in eternal dusk, and forests of whispering shadows where moonflowers bloomed beneath Saturn's gaze. Against this gothic and Fairycore backdrop, the phoenix would glide, its immense wings beating with a slow, deliberate grace that spoke of ancient wisdom and boundless power. Trails of incandescent sparks drifted from its wings, painting fleeting constellations across the unearthly skies, each one a sigil of transformation and rebirth. The phoenix was an eternal being, a living paradox of death and renewal, its existence a testament to the cyclical nature of the cosmos. It lived for centuries beyond mortal reckoning, some whispered 500 years, others claimed 1,000 or more, a solitary vigil over the turning of ages. Its life was a silent observation of the world's ever-changing tapestry, a witness to the rise and fall of empires, the blooming and decay of enchanted realms. To gaze upon the phoenix was to glimpse the very essence of time, the endless cycle of creation and destruction that underpins all existence. Its breath was said to be imbued with the warmth of 1,000 suns and the cool serenity of lunar tides, and its song, a melody of pure, enchanting fire, was so potent that even the planetary spirits would fall silent to listen. Chapter 2. The Ember Pilgrim. The solitary watcher of the moonlit realms. The phoenix was a creature of solitude, its existence a solitary reign over vast, untamed landscapes. It built its nest atop the loftiest peaks, the most remote moonlit mountains, or within the heart of silent, ancient deserts where the veil between worlds grew thin. From these secluded aeries, it watched the world change below, observing the relentless march of time as kingdoms rose and fell, forests bloomed and withered, and stars waxed and waned in the velvet tapestry of the night sky. It was a silent observer, its long life a continuous meditation on the ephemeral nature of existence. Though it lived in isolation, the phoenix was not untouched by the world's currents. When its long life approached its natural culmination, a profound stirring would awaken within its ancient heart. It was a deep, instinctive knowing, a call from the very essence of its being, signaling the approaching time of its fiery transformation. This was not a moment of fear or despair, but a sacred rite of passage, a willing embrace of the transformative power of fire and moonlight. As the appointed time drew near, the phoenix would feel a warmth rising within its chest, a deep, internal fire that grew stronger with each passing day. This was not a consuming heat, but a comforting glow, an inner sun preparing for its glorious release. It would gather fragrant woods, perhaps the aromatic branches of lunar trees, or the spice-laden boughs of mythical flora, and weave them into an intricate nest, a fragrant pyre built high upon its secluded perch. This nest was not a place of death, but a cradle of rebirth, a carefully prepared vessel for its imminent transformation. Chapter 3. The Pyre of Becoming. The Sacred Rite of Flame and Song. When the nest was complete, a fragrant bower redolent with the scents of frankincense, myrrh, and cinnamon, the phoenix would settle within its spicy embrace. As the heavens themselves seemed to pause in reverence, the moon blazing overhead with a focused intensity, the magnificent bird would spread its incandescent wings wide, facing the light with an air of serene acceptance. Then, from the depths of its ancient being, a melody of indescribable beauty would begin to rise, its final song. It was a lament and a celebration, a farewell to the old and a welcoming of the new, a symphony of crackling fire and ethereal whispers that echoed across the desolate landscape. The song spoke of ages past, of the wisdom it had gathered, and of the eternal promise of renewal. It was a melody so pure and enchanting that the very winds would grow still to listen, carrying its poignant notes across the world as a final, glorious testament to its long life. And then, the fire. A spark ignited within the phoenix's breast, a flame that bloomed and spread with astonishing speed, consuming the bird and its fragrant nest in a breathtaking conflagration. The flames danced and writhed, reaching towards the heavens in a glorious column of fire, their light so intense that it seemed to pierce the very veil of reality. Yet, this was not a destruction, but a profound transformation, a fiery alchemy that transmuted the old into the new. As the flames subsided, leaving behind only glowing embers like scattered jewels, a miracle would unfold. From the heart of the ashes, a tiny spark would coalesce, growing brighter and stronger until it took the form of an egg, radiant and glowing like molten gold. Within this incandescent vessel lay the nascent phoenix, carrying the wisdom of its past lives and the boundless potential of a new beginning. In time, the golden egg would hatch, and a new phoenix would emerge, fully formed and vibrant, shaking the ashes from its newly unfurled plumage. It carried within it the accumulated knowledge of ages, the resilience born of countless cycles of death and rebirth, and the eternal flame of life burning brightly in its heart. The new phoenix would then take to the skies, its fiery plumage a beacon of hope against the vast expanse, ready to embark on its own long cycle of life, death, and glorious renewal. Chapter 4. The Ember's Blessing. The Gifts of Renewal and Cosmic Tribute. When the phoenix hatched anew, it carried within its being not only the wisdom of its past lives but also a profound connection to the cyclical nature of existence. It was a living symbol of hope, renewal, and the endless possibilities that arise from even the most profound endings. Its emergence was a cosmic reassurance that even in the face of destruction, life would find a way to rise again, stronger and more vibrant than before. Some legends whispered that the phoenix, in its gratitude for the life it had lived and the rebirth it had experienced, would gather the ashes of its former self and carry them on a long and arduous journey to the temple of the sun god, offering them as a sacred tribute. This act symbolized the cyclical return to the source of all life and the eternal flame that fueled its own extraordinary existence. Others believed that the feathers shed by the phoenix throughout its long life held mysterious powers, capable of healing the sick, inspiring courage, and igniting flames of passion and creativity in the hearts of mortals. These feathers were rare and precious, imbued with the very essence of the eternal bird, and those fortunate enough to possess one held a tangible connection to the phoenix's enduring magic. Chapter 5. The Phoenix Dreaming. The Mythic Legacy Across Realms. The phoenix's story spread far and wide, transcending geographical boundaries and cultural divides, becoming a cherished emblem in the myths and legends of countless civilizations. It resonated deeply with the human spirit, embodying the universal longing for immortality, the hope for resurrection, and the unwavering belief in the power of transformation. In moments of darkness and despair, the image of the phoenix rising from the ashes served as a potent reminder that even from the depths of destruction, new life could emerge. It became a symbol of resilience in the face of adversity, a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit to overcome trials and embrace new beginnings. The phoenix's eternal cycle of death and rebirth mirrored the natural rhythms of the world, the changing seasons, the waxing and waning of the moon, the planetary alignments that shape our destinies, and the endless dance of creation and destruction that governs the universe. It was a reminder that change was not an ending, but a necessary step in the ongoing journey of life, and that even in the darkest night, the promise of a new dawn always lingered on the horizon. And so, the legend of the phoenix continued its endless cycle, soaring through the skies of human imagination, its fiery plumage lighting the path for those who dared to dream of second chances and new beginnings. It remained a timeless tale, whispered across generations, a beacon of hope and a testament to the enduring power of the eternal flame that burns within the heart of life itself. Epilogue. The Flame Within. In the quiet moments between endings and beginnings, when the ashes still glow and the air hums with the memory of fire, we are reminded that the phoenix is not merely a myth, it is a mirror. A reflection of our own capacity to rise, to transform, and to carry forward the light of what once was into the promise of what may yet be. The flame that birthed the phoenix burns within each of us. It flickers in our dreams, in our acts of courage, in the choices we make to begin again. It is the spark that defies despair, the warmth that kindles hope, and the fire that fuels our most profound metamorphoses. To honor the phoenix is to honor the cycles of our own lives, the falls and the ascents, the endings that make way for new chapters, and the resilience that carries us through. So let us tend our inner flame. Let us rise when we fall, sing when we mourn, and blaze when we are called to change. For in every ember lies the story of rebirth, and in every heart, the eternal fire waits to soar. Ignite the flame. Let the legend of the phoenix awaken your inner fire. This tale of cosmic rebirth and enchanted transformation invites you to rise from your own ashes and embrace the magic of renewal. Share this story with fellow dreamers. Light a candle to honor your journey. Begin your next chapter with courage. If this tale has stirred something within you, an ember of curiosity, a spark of transformation, then let it guide your next step. Share this story with kindred spirits, light a candle in honor of your own rebirth, or begin a new chapter in your journey. The phoenix calls to those who dare to rise. Will you answer? Let your fire be seen. Let your story be told. Let your magic unfold.